Unknown Character 14 at the very start said 1.7k in chat, best of luck mods. And do you know what's funny? I think the only people who are modded in the channel, first, thank you. I think the only people who are modded in the channel is like Nikki, John, Connell, people from work basically. And even with there being, right now, just under 2,500 people, there's no bullshit. There's no bullshit, toxicity, any of that stuff going on in chat.
Yeah, all stuff's going perfect.
Yeah, so I think anybody who says we're sitting here trying to feed up some raging community is clearly wrong, because it's just been great. So yeah, thank you for that. From Alex, we have, Alex Bohm says, this podcast has become my favorite part of each week. Keep up the good work, you guys. You're like a new age of Total Biscuit. Rip, and rip indeed. He's, I think, greatly missed these days. God, the things that are going on now, if he could only see them. He
is spinning,
Yeah.
He's absolutely spinning.
But man, thank you for the super. Thank you for the kind words, and certainly
that is higher praise than I am comfortable receiving.
Yeah, indeed, same. And yeah, look, it's the consumer seller relation stuff that I think is super important. I think that in how influencer culture has turned, a lot of that potential good has been lost. I think that's not a good thing. So yeah, between that and certainly, us doing games, wanting to do right by people as well, that's, it's all pretty core to what we're doing. We got from Thomas De Santiago, who says, the Clips channel brought me here. Love the honest, direct feedback. Thank you. Thank you, Tomas. And yeah, man, Clips channel's been popping off. A lot of people actually seem to like the Clips channel more than the main channel, which is kind of funny.
Which is, maybe something we should think about.
Yeah, there's a few people there saying they like sort of the podcast style content. We do have a lot of immediate plans there. They are Patreon related for podcasts, but certainly we are warming up to doing things like this quite a lot, I'd say.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, so our Russian friend, you looked up how to pronounce his name.
Evgeny Alexandrov?
There you go. He supered us saying, no hype for 9.1. TBC is a mold fest. Still no release date for Pharaoh Remaster. At least the stream is one day early. Or is it always supposed to be Friday? So the answer to that is, it is always supposed to be Friday. I just had Friday evening appointments that I couldn't reschedule happen 2 Fridays in a row, which is why we're in the Saturdays. Man, it's like the no hype for 9.1 thing. It's like, I can totally see somebody saying that. I guess if you didn't have a guild for WoW, it would be a lot harder to be excited about patch 9.1, because sure. I feel like that non-gilded WoW gameplay has actually been in a really bad spot for ages versus how it was in the past. I think non-gilded gameplay it's actually really important, not because it's non-gilded, but because it's like that thing you do outside of raids and stuff. And I think that's what actually within a guild just keeps a general healthy population that then translates into people wanting to raid. TBC is a mold fest. Yeah, man, kind of sucks. And no release date for Pharaoh Remaster. Hang on, is there a Pharaoh Remaster being planned?
Pharaoh, that old, is that City Builder, was it?
Yeah.
Do I know this only has, I'm going to show that I am an uncultured twat if I say the only reason I think I know that is actually because of Seth's channel.
Oh my god.
Seth.
Pharaoh's being remastered. It's here. Pharaoh, a new era. Oh my god. Holy shit. They're bringing Pharaoh back. Pharaoh was one I very much liked in the past. Okay. Thank you. I now know Pharaoh exists. Awesome. Okay. Mike Druid Schmidt says, loving the Friday show. Glad the mics got upgraded. You should look into a Rode Podcaster Pro. All-on mixer, built-in EQ and treatment. Great for what we're doing. I quite agree.
Yes.
I think what we will end up going with is Shure SM7Bs into a cloud lifter, into like maybe a 2i2 or something like that. For this, we basically set up this is the World of Warcraft edition Razer Yeti X.
Blue Yeti, not
blue.
Razer Yeti. Blue.
Yes, sorry, and that's the blue. Oh my god, that's the Razer Siren X.
Yes, this is the Razer Siren X, which I got at a very, very reasonable discount one day from Amazon, and it does the job mostly.
Yeah,
definitely not ideal, but yeah.
So this is like the usual production mic we use because it's very versatile. Rode NTG3. It's a shotgun mic, which means it's usually super directional. So if I was talking into this, we wouldn't have those annoying reverb problems that I guess we didn't really notice in testing, but obviously were there, so that's totally on us, I guess. But yeah, we will definitely have a new solution by next stream. Don't worry.
Yep. No, we are. We're very much in the learning phase of getting all of this sounding really, really good, and it's a lot easier when you can do stuff with it in post. Whenever we're doing this live, it's very difficult, even with testing, because there's a whole number of factors. But maybe I'll do it behind the scenes on how much of a nightmare I've been through. For this at some
You've
point
been
in
through a time, yeah.
But oh man, audio is not. It's not. You can't just put on headphones and go, that sounds good, that'll work 100%. I even feel the fact that it's nighttime's changing the goddamn atmosphere in here.
Yeah. So no, thank you, and we definitely have big plans. We've got from Varliz. I'm very bad.Vari Virilza. There we go. Finally, I can
This
speak.
one.
Who says, "Greetings. Is there a place where I can toss ye a long text? Like to conjure up a .txt file with my thoughts on WoW and gaming as a whole. Places for that, I mean, twit longer. Tweeted to us or drop in the Discord, I think would be place for that.
Twit longer is also very good because it can be like kind of shared around afterwards if it's agreeable, etc., etc.
Yeah.
As opposed to like if there's like an email comes through with a text file, it's like, well, the mechanics of spreading that aren't really there. So twit longer is good if it's all the good ideas and whatnot.
Yeah, indeed. So yes, thank you. We got MT dropping a donation saying, "Thanks, Bell and Matt, for all the great content over the years." Thank you for donating, and hopefully great content for many more years to come. We certainly have got a lot of things in the pipeline. This is going to be an interesting... Okay, not interesting literally 1 year from now, but, a bit more than a year from now. There's got a lot of things.
Interesting period of time.
Yes, interesting period of time.
Mm-hmm.